A year ago, I turned this small corner into my jewelry studio, and now I think I might be outgrowing it. After unpacking one of my biggest inventory orders, today I'm resetting the studio and getting everything ready for my 1 year anniversary. Hey guys, it's Kay, and we are picking up right where we left off yesterday. So we have unpacked all of our inventory, and now it's actually time to bring everything into the studio. But as you can see, the studio could use a bit of a reset. So we're gonna do a little TLC, tidy everything up before we actually bring in all of the new inventory. We need to organize and count everything. So I'm actually really excited to be in the studio with you guys today. I feel like it has been a while since we've hung out in here together. So just really happy to be in this space. So we're gonna go ahead and reset the studio so we can start preparing for our 1 year anniversary. So we have reset the studio. I went ahead and got some more organizers because I knew with the amount of inventory that we had coming in that I was not going to have enough storage space. So I'm going to set these up before we bring in the new pieces. And honestly, as I'm kind of looking at things, I feel like this is probably just a temporary solution. I feel like I'm getting to the point where just the way that the studio is functioning is probably not going to work long term, especially as I increase the amount of pieces that I sell. So I really need to be thinking about updating the entire studio, but that is definitely for another day. Okay, so we have everything in the studio and trying to figure out how I'm actually going to organize and count all of this stuff. So I think I'm just going to go order by order, count everything, organize it, and put it away, and then go on to the next one. And I actually did print out my inventory sheet. So this has the order number and the quantity of each of the items that I got. So I think I'm just going to go through and check everything off one by one. Some of the descriptions are really similar to each other, so I think I need to open up my order and actually look at the picture so I can just confirm that what I have here is what I actually ordered. I don't think I have to do that for everyone, but there are a couple of them that the descriptions are so similar that I can't really distinguish between the two without seeing the image. As I'm looking through the inventory that I ordered and also that I already have, I definitely know that I need to place another order. I'm much lower than I thought I was on some of my pieces, so we are definitely going to be placing another order, and it's probably going to be bigger than the shipment that we just got yesterday. We talked about this yesterday, just making big decisions before you know if things are actually going to pan out. And honestly, when I think about ordering more inventory, I just start sweating. I just get so nervous. But just being in this space and at 1 year, I try to just think about the risks that I took when I was getting started. So if I could do it then and have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, then I can do it now. Not that I know what I'm doing, because I literally don't know what I'm doing still, but you know, every experience, things get a little bit better. You learn something. Definitely still don't know what I'm doing. These are really big, so they might have to fit in their own drawer. Even as I'm thinking about this, I need to be making room for new inventory. There are some things that are going to have to be discontinued. It's actually really difficult for me to figure out what I need to discontinue, because as I have been selling online and in person, like at markets and pop-ups, some of the things that sell really well in person don't sell well online. And then the things that sell really well online don't necessarily sell well in person. So it kind of seems like I have different pieces that almost do different jobs. So it makes it really difficult to decide what I should actually discontinue and move on from. There are obviously some pieces that just don't perform well, but the majority of things actually fit into one of those scenarios. So that's also just been a very interesting learning. There have been some things that have kind of discontinued on their own. I've had some manufacturers actually discontinue some of my products. So if they stop making it, I either had to also discontinue it or just go looking for another supplier. So that's one way things have kind of discontinued, which makes it a little bit easier for me to decide. And I've also had a scenario where a supplier actually increased their minimum quantity order, really to a quantity that just didn't make sense for me right now. So that's also one way that things were just kind of naturally discontinued. Just a few days later, and the studio looks so good. Everything is finally organized, and now I am officially getting ready for Hyphen and Mood's 1 year anniversary. I really hope that you will come and celebrate with me for my first ever online sale and anniversary. The launch goes live on Thursday, August 20th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my website, hyphenmood.com. And since I'm hitting a milestone, I've also been thinking about filming a video, just sharing everything I've learned during this first year building my small business and documenting the journey here on YouTube. Leave a comment and let me know if this is something you'd like to see. Whether you're new or you've been riding along with me for this past year, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.